You do have a quorum now? You ready to start? Oh, good. We need to turn on the mic.
I'm on. Everybody's mic. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, ready to start our board meeting. Thank you all for being here. Call to order. Approval of the minutes. Somebody raise your hand. No, on the screen. I did. Not on there? All right, so, all right, so Commissioner Johnson and Vice Chair Good made the motion. Any discussion? I know,
Order, so if I might, could I take roll call, please?
not yet. I don't see it.
We have a motion on the floor.
Call roll call, please.
Chair Ortiz,
Here.
Vice Chair Good, Deputy Vice Chair Johnson, Broward County Representative Commissioner Furr, not present. Small Municipalities Representative Ziotti. At-large Representative Colburn. And at-large Representative Lynn Stoner. Not present. Thank you.
All right, we're on approval of the minutes. Anybody not in favor of the minutes approvals? Raise their hand. Hearing none, we've approved of the minutes. Now the approval of the agenda. Go ahead. Motion by Ms. Johnson, second by Ms. Colburn. I'm getting this. Vice Mayor, I'm early yet. Ziotti, that's what it was. All right, on the agenda, anything? Okay, who'd like to talk on the agenda?
Do we have any public comments? Oh, okay.
None? All right, action items, number one. Sir,
Yes, sir. So we have a motion to approve the 2022 Executive Committee meeting dates. We have tentatively scheduled them to be right prior to the normal board meetings like you're doing right now. So you don't have to come in for 2 different days.
great. Okay, need a motion?
Move.
Move by whoever that was. No, did you get the motions? Johnson and Coburn? All right,
Whoever it was, pick somebody else.
all right, Ziotti did, good. All right, all right. Any discussion on the minutes? On the meeting dates? I'll get this.
Dates, it's the dates.
It's early yet. All right, hearing none, no opposition, we'll approve that. How about number two?
Yes, sir. Mr. Chair, it's a motion to approve an agreement between the Broward Metropolitan Planning Organization and Goodman Public Relations Incorporated for Broward Metropolitan Planning Organization website services in the amount not to exceed $150,000. We're basically redoing our entire website, and that is the going market rate for doing such for an organization of our size.
Okay, any questions? Need a motion? Motion by, question? Vice Chair Good?
So we're still have the ability to click if anybody wants to change the language on the website. They'll be able to still do all that.
The language, yes. Yes.
Did I say it correctly?
Oh, yes, they change language for their own particular.
Yes, like Spanish or Creole. Okay, I just want to make sure that they'll still be able to do that.
Absolutely, it's
Awesome.
paramount.
Thank you.
Further discussion? I hearing none. If you don't disapprove, the motion is passed. Item 3. I thought I made a motion. All right, so we'll have Commissioner Ziotti makes the motion and Yvette Colburn seconds the motion. Discussion. Hearing none. There is no disapproval. We have approved the agreement.
Thank you.
All right. Item 3.
Yes, Mr. Chair, it's a motion to approve a catering sales event agreement between the Broward Metropolitan Planning Organization and the Diplomat Hotel. It's basically going to be for our Safe Street Summits. Every third year, Broward is the host, and so we're preparing for 2023, and that's what this agreement will accomplish.
All right, I need a motion to approve. Motion by Commissioner Colburn, second by Commissioner Johnson. Discussion. Go ahead, Vice Chair.
So just real quick, so so the public understands, staff apparently vetted several hotels in an effort to locate this particular one, and this one was chosen because.
So we have a need for meeting space for 500 people. So there's only about 3 in the Broward County to do such. And so we vetted all 3, and this one meets our needs with the cost that we had in mind. It was basically the lowest cost because we had the opening right in between two major events for them, so they could squeeze us in at a lower rate.
Thank you for that explanation.
Absolutely.
Anybody disapprove? Motion is approved. We're on now discussion items. Item 1, Mr. Gabriel.
This is the review of your discussion of I guess, your 9:30 board meeting items. So any questions about that?
Any questions?
Want to go through the agenda? We can do that quickly.
All right, let's do that.
Are there any items of the agenda that the board would like to talk about?
Chair Good, you have a question?
Yes. So you want us to ask any particular question on any of the items? That's
Any of the items, yeah.
correct.
Unless you want
So,
to.
so just on the consent item, motion to approve the Second Amendment to Holland and Knight for an amount to exceed 100,000. So that's still within the time frame that the board had previously approved. It's just,
Yes, that is
or is it that we're expanding it and therefore needing more dollars? So I'm just trying to understand.
same timeframe that was approved originally by the board. However, when the original agreement was approved, the funding for the last 2 years, the extension years, was not included in the dollar amount, the maximum
that's
dollar, which is
why.
different than what we typically would do.
Okay,
And so this authorizes the monies that are necessary to pay for that year, this last year.
it's not that they're doing additional,
The-
they accrued additional expenditures. It's just we didn't include this expenditure in the previous funding.
Yes, ma'am,
stream.
that's correct.
Okay.
Right, further questions? All right, how about number 3, sir? Future agenda?
Can we pull up the December 9th tentative? No, that wasn't very helpful for me. Okay, it looks like we have called order. Roll call, see what are the first consent items. Motion to approve. Oh, I forgot you can actually switch the screen. So we have the legislative priorities that will be coming up on consent, where we set the priorities, which is usually like more funding for MPOs.
One second.
Action items, we have motion to approve targets. This is the performance measures that are required each year. We have an evaluation tool for mobility hubs, where when a community is looking to have a mobility hub, we're going through the process with the city of Hollywood right now, but we anticipate there's going to be more in the future for other communities. And a motion to accept the audit report. We're under audit right now and it should be complete, and our audit team would be here to make a presentation if you require them to. And then looks like it's just non-action items and presentations from there.
Okay, looks easy. All right, Vice Chair Good.
Where are we with the local contribution collection? I'm trying to click on it, but it doesn't let me. So on this particular one, so.
So yeah, this is a draft form, so the hyperlinks aren't
Right,
active.
right.
But you can actually go to today's
I'll flip.
agenda.
But I just wondered if you knew off the top of your head where we are with that. Are we up?
We're still probably about half collected, but you have to
Okay.
remember, most municipalities start their budget October 1st. so
Okay,
It's only been a month.
All right. Any other questions? That's it.
Fantastic.
Great meeting.
We have Holland and Knight.
At
It's
nine.
at 9 o'clock.
Yes, we can take a short.
It's 8:45.
We could try and see if we can connect with them early, or take a short recess till 9 if you.
All right, let's do that.
Which,
Short recess.
what recess? Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're on Recess.
It's early,
The-
early.
Can we get the chair some coffee?
No more.
Our masks,
I've only had 5.
it's optional. The, we may want to say that when we start the meeting so people feel comfortable however they wish. That masks are optional within the room. If you want to wear them, good. If not.
I gotta get in my car. Optional. Required? Yeah. It says the 8th floor.
On the elevator, it says mask required.
We're good. I have 14 shots. Come out of our recess and we'll try to make our call.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right, you can go ahead. We're waiting for the report, ladies.
Lori, do you want to?
Sure, I can start. Good morning, everyone. I know we've been waiting for this infrastructure bill and been discussing it now for, I feel like 5 years, but it looks like it could finally happen. Speaker Pelosi has said she would like the bill to be considered on the floor before the end of the week. They're still trying to tally votes to make sure the progressives are going to support it, but they've indicated they will. And at the same time, they also would like to pass the Build Back Better reconciliation bill. And as you recall, this is the human infrastructure bill. After the House passes the reconciliation bill, it will go to the Senate, and the Senate definitely will allow amendments, and there'll probably be dramatic changes too. Because Senators Manchin of West Virginia and Senator Sinema of Arizona have not signed off on it, and they definitely oppose a few of the provisions and think the price tag overall is too large. It probably would take Congress until the end of the year through December to wrap up the bill. Lisa, what am I missing?
No, I just would say, so timing on this is the House is going to be expected to vote on the Build Back Better. Maybe tomorrow, could go into the weekend. And then I think what we'll see definitely is the president signing into law next week, the BIB, the bipartisan infrastructure package that we've all been long awaiting for. And then I'll just kind of continue on in what we expect in terms of schedule. The other part of the piece that is not well talked about is year-end appropriations, our fiscal year 2022 appropriation bills that are pending at the moment. The federal government is operating on a continuing resolution for federal funding through December 3rd. Appropriators are starting to meet next week to start to negotiate out what an omnibus bill package might look like. We are expecting that December 3rd extension will have to be extended again, and that we'll be looking at doing a final package sometime right before Christmas.
Any questions?
Well, hearing none, thank you for your information.
Hoping to have good news next week. And I would just say also, we're expecting Ray's grant awards to be announced mid-November. So stay tuned.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
All right, we can take a recess for 15 minutes.
Actually, you could adjourn. You can adjourn now.
Can we, I did that.
Adjourn unless you have some other business that you wish to discuss.
Nope. I
Till
think
the
we're
board
good.
meeting. then.
Can we go right into the board? Or we got to wait till 9:30.
We have to go.
We got enough.
We have to. Wait. I recommend we wait till 9:30.
Stop it.
I can tell this is going to be a great.